listen to this.
Done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, bro. I need a PS5.
My nigga.
I feel like homie head should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
You know what I love to see? I love to see when the ex leaves and does everything that I asked them to do for somebody else. That just makes me know that I wasn't the issue. It was you. And you realized you was the issue, but you was so goddamn prideful on changing your ways. You rather had changed your partner and then try to be better for them. That's cool. Listen, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe that was a blessing for me. Maybe that's a blessing for them. However, it brings me peace to know that I was right.
What kind of shit is that?
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
He ain't lying.
What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Now, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Now, I gotta show love to the chat real quick. Supreme says women win short term, men win in the long term. All facts. XL Pro says like and share. So I appreciate both y'all for tuning in and being involved in the chat. Salute. Now, that being said, we can go straight to business. You already know how we do. Now, of course, there's one video I want to share that's actually from someone who's not very, they kind of have a problem with what I had to say about Tia Mowry. So I guess it's a person named, let's see here. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. I think I'm gonna try to share the screen. So, okay, let me remove that first and foremost. No more big back. Now, with that being said, yeah, so shout out to Luke Perry. Yeah, he's actually the one who actually came up with the name of the on the thumbnail, "Hurry Up and Buy," because when men get their money together and their life together, they could just hurry up and buy whatever they want. They don't have to go back and date Tia Mowry or anybody like that. Now, of course, there's a woman who's very quite perturbed that a lot of us are speaking this red pill facts, especially on Facebook. Now, she had made a video that says, "Tia Mowry, the real reason the real reason men hate her." So we hate Tia Mowry now? Now I must say, we do not by any means hate Tia Mowry. As a matter of fact, I think, there are a lot of, I think there's a general consensus of men who might be disappointed in Tia Mowry, but, at the same time, they don't really have a dog in the fight in their relationship. It's just that, we sometimes wish that, certain Black women would just smarten up, especially a woman who seemed like, she had a pretty decent upbringing, because you could look at her. I mean, even though she might be for the streets, she's not a typical hood rat. I mean, she's actually even too late in the game to try to be a hood rat, and she's failing at it miserably. So it's not so much that we, that Black men or any man hate Tia Mowry. It's just the fact that we have already seen, these type of situations play out, and it's never good. So with that being said, I do want to share this lady's video, because I do actually kind of think it's actually funny, and maybe I'll commentate a bit through it. So I'm going to start it from the beginning. That way y'all can hear what she got to say. It's actually pretty funny.
The men. Now, I saw a post of her doing the Meg the Stallion star dance. I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, today's topic is Tia Mowry and why everyone hates her now. Well, at least the men. Now, I saw a post of her doing the Meg the Stallion star dance, and it was posted in a manosphere group that I'm currently lurking in, and all I saw was terrible comments about her. And I'm going to read y'all some.
Now, I must stop for a second. I'm actually on a big screen. Key word that she said, I noticed, that she's lurking in a manosphere group. If women think that we're talking bullshit and we're just misogynists and we're incels and we get no poontang and no whatnot, then why is she lurking in men's groups like a manosphere, lurking to try to find out what we have to say? Obviously, what we say matters to them to the point that they want to hear what we got to say. But anyway, let's proceed.
No amount of social media app dancing and cope tactics will mask her wounds and tears about her divorce. Here's another one. This corny. Now, I'm assuming that's a dog emoji, but I don't know what that means. Is a walking cringe. Here's another one. She has no curves, same dimensions from top to bottom. And this is coming from a man with a profile with 0 pics.
You know what's crazy? What's really crazy is that they really don't like when, we use the same tactics that they do. Or should I say, rephrase that? Actually, they use the same tactics that we do, except it just doesn't work for them. Most men on Facebook have fake profiles for main reason. The reason why is because when they say something about their opinion about sisters, those same Black women are going to realize where they work at, and they're going to go and make a complaint to their job. And that Black man is going to be fired. That is actually why many Black men in the manosphere or in these red pill groups go incognito or incognito. Why? Because they don't want to lose their job. These chicks, they can say as much misogyny as they want, they will not lose their job. So let's just be real. When these chicks are lurking, it's because they actually really are agents of chaos. They want to come in, act like men. They want to argue with other men and try to stick a foot and cape for these women. The reason being is because they know there's a large community of men who are not, they're not caping for these hoes anymore, straight up. And these females are really mad. Now, I got to say something to the chat. Now, Patrick comes through and says salute Cali and the chat. And then he says, burner accounts on deck. Facts. So the truth is, And it's funny too, because I have a brother who, you know, he's actually, not even red pill at all. I would consider him a blue pill, even though he does have a lot of, he does, even though he is realistic about the world, we don't always agree about the relationship things. But with that being said, he's even mentioned that when he has said certain things, like even on IG that is owned by Facebook, that it seemed like fake profiles or bots try to come at him because of things that he say. So it is prevalent on, social media. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're, they working for them, them peoples, yo. But anyway, so let's go back to this chick right here who admit that she's lurking on the page. And by the way, this comment right here, by Mitch Hent, matter of fact, I know the person on the group who posted this. I think his profile is a incognito profile anyway, but his name is Mitch Hennessy. He says no amount of social media app dancing and cope tactics would mask her wounds and tears about her divorce. I don't know the other cats, but I definitely know my boy Mitch Hennessy. I know that's definitely what he wrote. And guess what? Ain't no lies detected.
Emotional damage.
Everything them three boys said is true. Now back to her, so with that being said, back to her video.
But of Trump. Yes, I checked. Then another one. I'm tired of seeing this thirst bucket. Attention is the #1 street drug for women over 40. And I was thinking to myself, like, she's a public figure and she's not doing anything but dancing fully clothed like she did on her page before she got divorced. And all of these men are still in their emotions about it. Then I saw a million more posts like this one. This chick needs some professional help. Hope she doesn't fall into depression and then dementia. She won't be the first nor the last. And let's be for real here. He is definitely not praying for her. This person says the worst things about women in this particular group.
Damn. You know what? What I just kind of think is actually kind of funny is, you're not really even coming with the argument in the right faith. If the fact that you're already coming with a fake profile and you're saying that this person says all these bad things about her. So far, everything they have said has actually been the truth. They haven't said anything really mean to her. But it is true. Like, this chick needs professional help. Hope she doesn't fall into depression then dementia. It's true. Because let's be real. We all know that Tia Mowry is going to end up single. I mean, look at it. The last two, I think she divorced. I think she started the divorce proceedings with Cory Hardrict in 2022. Mind you, I think 2 Christmases came by, or 2 major holidays, and she spent the time with Cory Hardrict and the kids, bruh. So, obviously, it's obvious that she ain't got nobody, because if she has somebody, we all know that she'll be laid up with her dude or be with some other dude during the holidays. Thing is, she ain't got nobody. She done.
Here we go, CSI.
And it's not that she's not attractive, but who's gonna want to pay the price tag on that? Especially the fact that she already done the man that she's been with for 23 years.
She doesn't fall into depression and then dementia. She won't be the first nor the last. And let's be for real here. He is definitely not praying for her. This person says the worst things about women in this particular group. Then I see this post. Remember, fellas, you are the prize. No quality man will go for Tia Mowry, but young, delicious, fertile women will go for Cory. A share of a YouTube video. Why Cory Hardrict would be a fool to ever take Tia Mowry back. He's too good for her. How do you guys know this? Do you know him personally? Have you talked to him? Do you know his character? Okay, let me just keep going. Here's another one. Tia Mowry has been divorced for almost 2 years and has 0 love prospects or suitors. How do you know this? Did she tell you that? What? Social media has suggested that she go back to her ex-husband, but the Sisterhood of the Wallbangers want her to keep living the 304 life until she dies alone with a dog. The title is Women Want People to Stop Criticizing Tia Mowry and Other Women for Leaving Good Men. Women aren't leaving good men. And that is
Hold up. Wait a minute. Ha ha. So I don't know if y'all peeped that, but do y'all know who she talking about? Do y'all know who she talking about? Let me pull that up. I don't know if y'all noticed whose video that is, but let me pull it up on the big screen again for a second. That is yours truly, Cali West for the win. You know, yes. It apparently you're triggered. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're triggered. You're triggered. Yeah. We're gonna read this. We're gonna read what you know. What we're gonna read what I was gonna say. Then I'm gonna go into the chat and see what y'all got to say. Yes, I said Tia Mowry. You damn right on Facebook. If y'all want to, y'all can always follow me on Facebook, Cali West or Cali West Miami. Y'all can follow both programs. Y'all can also follow me on Instagram at Cali West Miami, as well as Cali West Reactions. If you ever want to watch my content in short form, all check me out there at Cali West Reactions. Believe me, y'all enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't got no much time and y'all want to still see what I'm talking about, check out the channel over there. I'll put the link in the chat, no doubt. Now, with that being said, yes, I did write Tia Mowry has been divorced for almost 2 years and has zero love prospects or suitors. Social media has suggested that she goes back to her ex and the sisterhood of Wallbangers want her to keep living the 304 life until she died alone with a dog. It's fact. We all know that misery loves company. And, you know, let's see what she had to say. What was her rebuttal? What she had to say about my video? And then we could talk about it right now.
she tell you that? What?
Let's see. Here we go.
For almost 2 years and has zero love.
Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, she mad. She was big mad, I see. Let me see if I can make it a little. No, what did she say now?
Character. Okay, let me just keep going. Here's another one. Tia Mowry has been divorced for almost 2 years and has zero love prospects or suitors. How do you know this? Did she tell you?
How do I know this? Let me show you how I know this. I'm gonna show you how I know this. You're triggered. I'm gonna show you exactly how I know this. Ooh, I should have queued this up first. But I'm gonna show you exactly how I know this. And what's crazy is you're triggered if you're watching this, and if you do watch this, you're disingenuous at best, because that same video that that same post that you're posting, did you even take the time to even watch the video? I'm sure. I know you didn't. I know you didn't, and that's okay. But you know, you're just embarrassing yourself in reality, because the truth is, you didn't watch the video, and in the video, I explain it. Matter of fact, where is it at? If I could show it real quick, I will. But I clearly showed exactly why in the video that she had no prospects. But since she wants to question it, we'll post it up just for your triggered TV, so she could post it and send it to her old league of bitter chicks. Where's it at? I might as well read the comment section while I'm pulling this up. Now, of course, Patrick Saint says Mitch Hennessy is hilarious. Facts. XL Pro says 100. Then, of course, Patrick Saint says triggered. Very triggered. But we got some more for her. Yeah, but wait, there's more. Oh. Okay. Where is it at? I just had it. Wait a minute. Big back, big back. Big Mac, Big Mac. Might order Big Mac. Might order DoorDash. Damn. Yo, I guess I put out a few. I guess I put out a lot of videos, more videos than I thought. God, okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Y'all got some patience today too, because usually I take long. Y'all usually would drop off, but I'm glad that y'all stayed up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? Oh. Oh man. Oh, here you go. Here's something. I say this to people all the time. You feel me? Women have completely did a disservice to themselves because you know what? Any man who really has feelings for a woman, he's gonna appreciate the beauty in this woman. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna front. She ain't got. Okay. Oh, here you go. Let me pull that up. So, man, yeah, these hoes just be taking fucking major. Nope. All right, here we go, y'all. Matter of fact, we about to run that video right now. Check it.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Well, I didn't mean to press that, but I guess that's fitting. Check this out.
Where? He's covered in tattoos. Where? He has chicken legs. Where? He's covered in tattoos. Where? He has an accent. Where? He has long hair. Ooh, where? He's not famous. Where? He has a nose ring. Where? He's trash. Where? He's a bad boy. Where? That was too much.
Yo.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Now, let's see here. Let's go to the. Now, of course, man, operating in reality says, "What's up, bro? Man, what's up, operating? Man, thanks for tuning in." Okay. All right. Okay. I could even go as far as there's another video that I do want to show y'all. Yours truly, or I'm sorry, you're tripping. I mean, you're triggered, aka you're triggered. Let's see here. Tia Mowry. Let's see here. Mowry. Let's see here. Dating 2024. Because we all know that y'all sisters don't believe anything that brother got to say to you, even if it's for your own benefit. So let's see here. Let's see here. What is that TikTok video? Let's see here. Let's see here. Wow. I'm looking for that video where she was talking about her dating situation. Oh man. Let's see here. Where was it? Oh, that sucks. Because she had a whole video where she was basically essentially, damn, I can't find it. That sucks. That really sucks. That really sucks, man. I had a video. Oh man. Let's see here. No, I gotta find it. Yeah, some people might fall off. Oh well. Tia Mowry complaining about dating. Oh. Where is that? Wow, where's it at? Oh. She ain't that strong enough to scrub the internet about it. But she was still talking about it on TikTok. Now they don't want to show it. Now they don't want to show it. Oh boy, I hate when that happens. And what's so crazy is that I know I covered it. That's what's so shady about it. I covered it. I know I discussed it, and then now I can't find it now. Nah, that's shady. You know what? I guess that's my mistake for I guess that's my mistake for not queuing up the video, this up before I went on the air. But things be so, it be so tough out here, you know what I mean? To be doing this. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy at all. Dang. Oh wow. I'm gonna find it when I don't need it no more. That's when I'm gonna find it. Cause it's so funny because the video she clearly like complaining about the dudes that she's dating, but this your triggered lady is asking me all these little crazy questions. Isn't in this video? You know what? That's why I'm glad I started time stamping. Low key, straight up, y'all. I started time stamping. That way I could find out other topics that I talked about. I could see when it comes up again. Now I can't talk about it. And that's crazy. Dang. Because it was just so perfect about right now. And it's just so relative. So relative. And then I can't find it. That sucks. Oh man. All right, okay. You know what? I done spent too long trying to find it. I can't find it. I can't find it. Let's move on. Back to your trigger girl. Let's go back to Miss Triggered. Y'all can see that? Good.
Tell you that what?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Oh my God. I almost kind of feel like sometimes when I talk to these sisters, I feel like I'm having a repetitive argument, almost like arguing with like a brick wall. Like they just don't get it. All right, you're triggered. She didn't have to tell me that she had no dating prospects or no suitors. All I have to use is my eyes. The world clearly sees the chick is going on holidays, dates, and going out with her ex-husband. She obviously ain't got no prospects. And here's another thing too. Prospects is not everything. If you can't turn prospects into a relationship, it really means nothing. But you know what? Let's let the crybaby continue. Let the crybaby continue.
Social media has suggested that she go back to her ex-husband, but the Sisterhood of the Wallbangers want her to keep living the 304 life until she dies alone with the dog. The title is Women Want People to Stop Criticizing Tia Mowry and Other Women for Leaving Good Men. Women aren't leaving good men.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're all leaving good men. Well, I'll say this much. To sit down here and try to argue everybody's case will always be kind of goofy. And that's kind of something that they want to argue. They want you to argue to the point that you give up arguing. But no, I'm not going to argue, but I will state the facts. We're not going to talk about everybody because let's just be real. If these women were so good, they'll be able to replace that man fast. The fact that you're not able to replace these men, obviously you're not as good as you're not as good as you think. Maybe the good men that you had, you were lucky enough to have them in the first place. With that being said, Tia Hardrict has been very vocal about. She said that she chose herself to break up. She said it wasn't because he did anything wrong to her, not because anyone cheated, not because someone was messing around, but she said, "Oh wow." Now the camera want to go out of focus. The NWO right there. Anyway, long story short is, well, with that being said, as I lost my train of thought, at the end of the day, These chicks, if they're so good, then they'll be able to replace their man. But these chicks are forever single. Look at Fancy from Jamie Foxx. So she 57, ain't got no man, married and divorced twice. Look at Vivica Fox, 60 years old, never married. Oh, married once, divorced once, and she's up here swinging by herself. A lot of these celebrity chicks, and these chicks have money. Tracy Ellis Ross. I ain't gonna lie, Tracy Ellis Ross is very beautiful. Now, any man that she wants, any man that she feels is a viable suitor for her, is just going to go and get the 20-year-old version of her. Why? Because there's no benefit and there's no return on investment investing in a 51-year-old broad, man. Come on now, y'all. So Tia Mowry doesn't have to tell me. Other women don't have to tell me that they're a good woman or why they broke up with their man for me to know that y'all will break up a good thing, even though there's nothing wrong, just because you guys are insatiable. That's actually why back in the day, way back in the day, probably not in the United States, but back in the day, in history, the woman did not divorce the man divorced the woman. And for a woman to divorce a man, she had to have concrete reason and merit to divorce that man. Now, unfortunately, because Ronald Reagan enacted no fault divorce in the 60s or the 70s. At that point, it's been a dumpster fire ever since. Women just divorce people just to divorce people. And it happens to plenty of people where women just divorce them, not because the man did anything bad, but because they lost love for that man. So, your triggered is literally just triggered because she's one of those women who cannot get a good man. That's the crutch. That's the caveat. That's what she's mad about. What she's mad about is the fact that she can't get no dude. And the things I'm saying is triggering her. Things that we say online is triggering her. And guess what? We can keep up the good work. We ain't gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Take that. No Diddy.
And that is so insane that people think that way. You think a woman that's been with a man for almost 2 decades, if I'm not mistaken, 2 decades, is just trying to go? She could have left any other time. Man, all right, let me.
See, what's so crazy is that she can't even express herself. Yes, women get up and leave good men or leave men in a decent relationship all the time. There's women who will leave a man just because 20 years is almost too long for them to be alone. Many women divorce a man because they feel like they could get the bigger and better deal. They feel they see these other young chicks living a 3 or 4 life, and they look at themselves in their 40, 44. They believe that maybe they could go ahead and get a better guy as well and be a 3 or 4. Because let's be real. Y'all might hate to admit this, but a 3 or 4 life could be fun. Like, just think about it. It could be fun. The only thing is that we all know that, all fun is not good fun. We all know the outcome. That's actually why, older men like us try to discourage women from being 3 or 4s. But guess what? We ain't gonna stop y'all from being 3 or 4s. As a matter of fact, I still deal with 3 or 4s. 3 or 4s have their use. Just them 3 or 4s better to know that I ain't gonna wife them up though. See, that's the caveat. The caveat is that they want it both ways. They want her to kind of, be able to get some bodies and see with these celebrities, and then they want her to go get with a good man at the end. And the reality is that that's no longer their reality. And they're mad that we're speaking on it and we're encouraging men not to put up with the fuckery. That's all it is. Nope. Now let's play her little video, then we're gonna move on because I think we've been on this for too long.
You just keep going, y'all, because I'm gonna talk about this, but let me keep moving forward. Yeah. So then I see a post on Facebook about her, and I saw this comment. She destroyed her own family because she was bored. I don't feel sorry for her at all. I hope dude don't take her back because she doesn't deserve a second chance. Who said this? When did she say she was bored? How do you know she's bored? Why are you projecting onto this woman? She never said any of these things. And then if you want to take Cory's word for it, he never said that she said any of these things. He never said anything. It's crazy. I'm going to read another comment. The thirst is real. I never understood women that break up their own home and families and then play victim. Cry me a river because I have no sympathy for such BS like this. Hell, she will even find some simp in the future. They're always lurking around to be the F-boy hero. Now, I want to know, what are you talking about? Where was this lady crying? Where did this lady play victim? How do you know she broke up her home? How do you know what happened? You don't know because they never said anything. Oh my gosh. Let me just keep going.
And matter of fact, you can keep on going, but we ain't about to listen to that bullshit no more. So basically what she's saying is that unless she said it, we should just go based off of that. Well, unfortunately, what we learned is that, you know, what y'all say is not even really what y'all mean. And just because y'all say it don't mean that it means anything. That's why we don't listen to y'all. That's why what we do is we get the information, we get the facts. And once we get the facts, we make our assessment based off the facts. And unfortunately, we haven't been wrong yet, because the only thing you can say is, all you can say is, the only thing you can say is, let's see here. Yeah, all you can say is the fact that, that's just what we're saying. Guess what? Black men will say to you, black women shouldn't, wear weave, they should wear their natural hair. And black women say that, that the man is gay, right? Or the guy is zesty, right? Without merit. The man likes girls. The man is a heterosexual black man. But guess what? Y'all still call him gay and y'all still run with it. Y'all still say whatever y'all want to say. So it's crazy as that. So we're supposed to just basically go off of what they say. That's why the black community is so fucked up, because they want to go based off of their own made up rules, when unfortunately the world's universe doesn't go by the black standard or the black ghetto standard. Let's just keep it a buck, man. Now, of course, Exo Pro says some ring collectors, they're not built for long-term commitment nowadays. No, they're not, sir. They're really not. And, this young lady or whoever it is, I don't even know if she's young. She's probably old. But this chick is a prime example of that, because she expects us to think that Tia Mowry is living her best life when we all know that she's not. Okay, so we done took too much time to talk about that. So we're moving on now. Now, oh yeah. So check this out. So it appears that Jamie Foxx got a new boo. So check this out. Now, where's it at? Yeah, wow. All right, when I try to pull it up now, I don't want to be found. Check this out. There go your boy, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx, all in smiles. Oh, let's see here. Let's see here. Now check that out. Now it appears that Jamie Foxx is all in smiles with his chick out of town. Let me share this on the screen. Now, unfortunately, the Sisterhood, they're wishing death upon him. They wanted him to pass away and die and all that. Luckily, he didn't. And yes, he's, in France with his woman, enjoying himself. Look at him, enjoying himself. Look at him, enjoying himself, living it up. I'm glad he started dealing with that Katie Holmes. I thought Katie Holmes was whack in the first place. Shit. I was low-key almost gonna mad at Tom Cruise is dealing with Katie Holmes. Like, she just was never really all that to me. Look at Jamie Foxx living his best life. There's no reason for us as men to hate on women because we win in the end. With that being said, what I do also want to discuss is the fact that Cory Hardrict is the one who's winning. Cory Hardrict is the one who's winning. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who's winning. His new film, Cory Hardrict, you know, he has a new film about divorce. And what's crazy is it's ironic because this movie is based off of a man who doesn't want to let go of his ex-wife. But the irony is that in real life, he really just let her go. He let her go. You know, he might, you know, let's best believe he might still smash, he might hit or whatever. But for the most part, he let go of that for the for the possibilities of making more money and meeting a better woman. Jamie at the junior college again, Snow Bunnies. Facts. Facts.
Women love my ski, yes, it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Women love my ski, yes, it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven.
Yeah.
Snow bunnies in segregation. With no slave shit. Not racist. PlayStations. Young camera.
Yeah. So back to Cory Hardrict and his situation with his movie. Latest film, Divorcing New Black, is a theme that is a little too familiar. Now, of course, the 44-year-old actor, ex-wife, Tia Mowry, finalized the divorce. A year later, Hardrict is playing Dallas, a man who is having a hard time letting go of his relationship with his ex-wife, Ava, which is Megan Good, who will go through any lengths, sometimes dangerous, to get her back. Even though he was working with it through the end of the 14-year marriage, he did not hesitate to take the role. Now, man, shit, he is about his money. He said he wanted to work with Tyler Perry and all that. Oh, and I guess he was going through some situation too. And I'll read it real quick for everybody who's been through a situation. Because, you know, you can always get through situations, right? Now, he then says, listen, when I read the script, I knew I had to be part of it because Mr. Tyler Perry, and he's changed the culture a lot. It's impactful. I think they changed it in a negative way, but okay. Matter of fact, is this him talking about it right here? Oh, matter of fact, let's share this because this is him. This is Cory Hardrict with his son.
About these fits, give me a secret.
Secret, this is Amiri shoes, Amiri suit. Shout out to my brother Mike Amiri, and my son's looking good as well. I mean,
some linen because it's hot, you know.
Some linen because it's hot.
Dude, we sweating out here.
BET
Goodness, a father-son afternoon at the BET Awards. Tell me about these fits. Give me a secret.
Secret, this is Amiri shoes, Amiri suit. Shout out to my brother Mike Amiri, and my son's looking good as well. I mean,
some linen because it's hot, you know.
We're sweating out here.
BET Awards, you know, this is a big day for us, you know, presenting today my new movie, Divorcing the Black.
His movie.
Yes, produced, directed, written by the amazing Tyler Perry. So billboards all over the city. I'm excited. Yes.
Listen, you could have brought anyone here with you today. Tell me why Cree got that #1 spot.
Why? I mean, that's my #1 guy. That's my son, my firstborn. I would have brought my daughter too, but she's too young. Yeah, so
Cairo, we love you.
Yes, Cairo, daddy loves you, right? Yes, I love my son.
Tonight is a huge night. Usher's getting the Lifetime Achievement Award. Will Smith back on stage. What are you most excited to see?
I'm excited to see everybody. Just the amazing culture. I'm excited to present tonight the movie. You know what I'm saying? Divorcing the Black. I keep plugging it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm on the show All American Homecoming premieres July 8th.
Amazing.
A lot of things happening. A lot of great things. Yes.
Who are you asking for a selfie tonight? Who are you most excited to see?
Her.
What is it you love about her?
She's my favorite artist. Yeah. So yeah, she even sent me a video and saying hi, and she said she's gonna meet me here. So yeah.
So it's going down tonight.
It's going down tonight. I want to see, is Denzel here?
I heard he's coming.
I got to tell Denzel I'm next in line. What Denzel at? I'm
If
next.
I see him, I'm going to find him.
Divorcing the Black.
I know this child comes from a very talented gene pool.
Yes.
Are you still pursuing the arts? Do you envision having a career like your mom and your dad? Changed your mind?
What do you want?
I'm gonna be a professional basketball player when I grow up.
You heard him?
Yeah.
NBA, look out, my son's coming.
Ron's son just got drafted. You're going to be next. How much work you putting in?
I'm putting in work. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. We're really hot out here. I got to tell you, we've really loved.
Nah, but that's what's up. You know, we definitely like to see, you know what I'm saying, men with their sons and stuff. And he winning, bro. Look, he winning, dog. Yo, ain't no way you can tell me this man right here ain't winning, bro.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
He winning. And women like you're triggered who go undercover and incognito just to find out what black men got to say about, women. But, the truth is, you'll probably get, more genuine response if you just, be who you are. But guess what? For some reason, it's a problem for them to be who they are. And that just goes to show that they're willing to infiltrate our spots, but they're not willing to infiltrate that kitchen and do what they're supposed to do. Exo Pro say he winning. Facts. All facts. Now, with that being said, now that we know that, Cory Hardrict, his son even trying to get what's up. He's trying to see what's up with her. His son know what time it is. Now, with that being said, hey, anything's a possibility when you have some money. Now, with that being said, the two linglings are trying to convince men how it's better to have one wife. Instead of having one wife, you can have two.
Two wives. You'll always have two pairs of hands. You'll always have two options. The food or us. Bored of one, have the other. Or both.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Phew. Shout out to Luke Perry. Shit. Hurry up and buy.
Reasons to have two wives. You'll always have two pairs of hands. You'll always have two options. The food or us. Bored of one, have the other. Or both.
Hurry up and buy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they some sexy little linglings. No doubt. Now, let's go back to Ninjaville, USA. Now, we all know that there's certain things that don't really exist, like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and a female comedian. But every now and then, there is a woman who makes an attempt, and it's kind of funny. So this chick is, I guess, I've seen her on other videos, but she cameoed in this guy's video, and I think she did a real good job. Not because she's necessarily funny, but because it's funny because it's true.
If I go hang out with the boys tonight, I know we have plans, but
okay.
Bet.
Find a new place to stay. Just know when you come home tonight, the locks will be changed.
Baby, wasn't your birthday yesterday?
Yeah.
Why'd you tell me?
It's not a big deal.
You sure? I can take you out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
You wouldn't even remember your head if it wasn't attached to your body. Next time, I'ma put some poison in that Casamigos and watch you turn down.
Damn, girl.
Hey, sexy, you ready to do that little?
I worked all day, but I'll do it if you want me to.
Oh, you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
You sure?
I understand.
I got you tomorrow. 3 rounds. I got you.
That's why I'm gonna call up your homeboy and I'm gonna sleep with him. He always get the job done. And that thing be thinking.
Emotional damage.
See, yo, my motto is if you really want to see if a woman really likes you, or if you really want to see how she really feel, piss her off.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Yeah, you piss her off, and she will definitely tell you the things, everything you need to know. Just know that. Now, of course, we all know that dating nowadays is very, very tough. Now, with that being said, here goes a video to illustrate that problem.
Shit.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it, but I'm going to play it anyway.
Shit.
Sheesh, call the coroner. It's not that. It's not that either. I had the video up. It was all queued up in there. Oh, here it is. Yeah, here we go. Sheesh.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
The land of make-believe.
Here, you looking for Candyman, bitch.
Hell no.
I think this is hers.
Sheesh.
You got it, girl. Drop her.
Well, they say modern problems require modern solutions. Check it.
This is the best restaurant in the city.
It's the most expensive place, too. Pick a card.
Ooh, okay, that one.
This one. All right, remember it.
Dobro.
Shuffle those any way you'd like. I'll keep this. Don't worry about that. Give me the cards. Is this your card?
No.
Is this your card?
No.
Is this your card?
No.
Is this your card? Thanks for dinner.
Americans.
Sheesh. Got her ass.
Perfect.
What kind of shit is that?
They always have a good time when it's on your dime, huh? But when it's not,
She Asian?
Hers are fake, obviously. Of course we've got small titties.
That's not true.
You think my boobies are big?
No, I mean, not all Asians have small boobs.
Really? Like, name one.
Sydney Sweeney? I don't know. She Asian?
Hers are fake, obviously.
Don't think they're fake.
Emotional damage.
I ain't gonna lie. I knew a couple of Asian girls in my high school. They had some big ass titties. They ain't had no ass, but they had some big ass titties. Shit.
Who?
Oh, what else I got for y'all? All right, play that. Oh, listen to what this sister got to say about relationships. Very interesting. Check it.
I don't think y'all really out here looking for like a real man. So let me get this straight. A man can't text you guys, what are you doing, because you got $2,000-$3,000 worth of monthly bills. I don't think you're really out here looking for like a real man, like an alpha man, a king, somebody who can teach you, guide you, lead you, somebody that you can actually build a foundation with, you know, get some genuine chemistry going. Y'all not looking for that. Y'all are out here looking for somebody to help you. Y'all are out here looking for a sponsor, somebody to sponsor your lifestyle. Because I'm trying to understand, when did it become a man's responsibility to even give you anything during the dating phase? A man is not responsible for your monthly bills in the dating phase. You're not his woman. And what makes you think that a man does not have his own bills, his own responsibilities? That is why a lot of you ladies cannot enjoy the dating phase, because you are out here dating for all the wrong reasons. When you are dating somebody, it should really only be about just seeing if you and this person got a connection. Can we build together? Are we on the same page? Do we got the same beliefs, the same values? Something to go along those lines. But y'all get so frustrated. Well, he keep texting me what you doing, and he ain't asking me how much is my rent and my car note. That's not his problem. A real man is not getting ready to lead with his money. Only an insecure man lead with his money. There is some man that will give you money in the first couple of months, but that's a man that don't know himself. A man that knows himself, he's going to find out a turnoff that you're even asking him for money. Allow that man to give you that good gesture. A man that is genuinely interested in you, he's going to see any type of weight that he can lift off of you, so you wouldn't have to ask to begin with. But if you ladies are out here drowning in your own monthly bills like that, to the point where you frustrated and can't date somebody for the genuine reasons, then you shouldn't be dating. You need to go worry about your bills, get them situated, and then come back to the dating field, because your bills is nobody else's responsibility but your own. As long as a man is respecting you, making time for you, and he's showing you that he is consistently interested, that is all you should be asking for in the dating phase. Y'all got to stop this. Y'all begging way too much. That's dry begging. That's what that is.
You heard that? So, I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not really so much. I have no problem with, you know, breaking bread off for a female or anything like that in certain type of situations, especially if she's willing to make sure I have a good time. Because let's be real, ladies. We're not taking you out on dates because we want to go out on these dates. We're taking you out on dates because that's what y'all usually kind of like. And that's just our way of showing our appreciation for y'all. But we're not going to go and start paying bills for strangers. That's what we're not going to do. Unless the stranger is basically being a prostitute. And guess what? Nothing's wrong with prostitutes. But guess what? You'll be treated as such. You can't be mad. What else I got? I know I got a couple of little clips I could send for y'all. You know what? We are down to the power hour anyway. But I will end it with this one little clip at the end. And I guess I'll show the next other clips next time. Oh, when it come on though, how about that? Oh, I ain't gonna lie though, them twins would have got it though. I wouldn't mind seeing them breasts.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yo, I really appreciate y'all staying here for that power hour. Once again, it's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel before y'all go. Press the like button. Shit, press the thumbs down button. I don't give a damn. Just at least participate to show me who you are, yo. And I'm going to show you who I am. Once again, Cali West, I'm out of here. Peace.